factual, and the complaint is factual against him, will not stand by him. We all will take the vote. But let the man be given a fair trial. They'll give him opportunity to express himself. But they don't want to do it. But that is the issue, because someone then are even doing that thing. If the investigation is done, someone will find out saying to it, someone will find saying to it. We not know that the way someone are storing in this country. Someone will waste me and find out on a job where you know how much money is stored. In store. That means
if you do a scam, the store.
Yeah. So they don't want for their board to be brought outside. So all they want. Yeah, Jeremiah Kune were there. We know how Jeremiah Kune got money here. So if they bring that thing out, all will be inside. So that whole fight down there, they're not sincere fight. That's what we've been saying. They're not sincere fight. So the issue is they may want to disgrace, or they may want to mayor for the people to look out bad. They will see that they may disgrace, or they will be bad. So that is the fight. But yeah, then you said, I mean, that the best he said, yeah, give the man a trial. Let the man go, the man will recuse himself. Then let the man be given a trial. When the man investigate the man, you can't take the vote. The highest will be. And how they can remove senator, or they remove speaker. But you just get it, you go see that the man place, you say the man move. So that way for the Supreme Court. Yeah. So yesterday they went to the Supreme Court. Let's see the outcome of the Supreme Court. The Supreme
Court will not do anything different than follow the rule of law.
Okay.
That's what financial law was doing then. I just see a school talking about politics. You can win the legal side, but we win politics. No. You must according due process.
Okay. All right.
Due process, transparency. Politics is a dirty game.
Okay. All right. But that the one they don't want to do. And you think when they do it, the mayor will resign too?
No, not resign. Then the court will be on the statement. You cannot move the mayor. And then another thing is this. The deputy speaker does not induct a speaker into office. It's the chief clerk.
Oh, okay, all right.
But it's Thomas Farah who did it, so you're wrong.
So is the chief clerk that so had the election?
Yes, the chief clerk is supposed to have the election to induct the mayor, to induct Richard Quinn in office. He did not do it. So it was the deputy speaker who did it, which is wrong.
And the Constitution does not call for that?
The Constitution calls for the chief clerk.
Okay. All right.
Then, apart from that, to show you how God confused and confounded their minds and their thoughts and everything, Richard couldn't put his left hand up as he was taking the oath of office instead of the right hand.
So, because you know the thing, but it was just the men were rushing by with it, just was doing the thing quick, so the guy get confused and just brought out to that place. Yeah. And the executive too need to be careful, because the executive now that provides security now for Richard Kun. And when they went there yesterday, they say they're not part of it. So the Justice Ministry and the Solicitor General say they're not part of it. Yeah.
So, but Barker has fired himself in the leg with political bullet.
Okay.
He caused confusion in the country. Already, no company coming. Nobody will come here. He does not know anybody around the world. No Western president, you know.
I'm telling you.
He go to China to go spend 13 billion to do all refinery. America will not agree.
Okay.
America will block it.
Now look at the issue about the scholarship. I mean, you are filing the scholarship issue. Now the measure of they say they came back and they say that.
Liberia, like I said, is one of the best countries in the world, whether you believe it or not. You understand? Yeah, it's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many years we've been promoting peace. And people that brought war still continue to have the face and idea of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. I faced this thing before, and then of course I'm in opposition. We'll put check to that.
Wow. And these things happen in the wake of these turbulent times. You know, the economic hardship is very high. and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth here and there, but these are Liberians. In the wake of all of these hardships, they have been taking off jobs, and some of them could be angered by that and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace, and if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, people have been taking up tenure positions. Whoever associated with you, either directly or indirectly, they have been taking up jobs. These things could anger people and they could take matters in their own hands. What say you to this? Yeah.
Maybe the international community that were reminding us to make sure that we don't break the rules and regulations. They are still there. And we have to respect the laws of the Republic. That's what we did. When I was in power, when they tell me that no, this is a tenure position, you cannot move the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the Republic. We're not a democratic period. So we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law, and that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the ones that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
AB, when you are angry and you let the wrong people thinking that they are the savior, is wrong. You understand? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking on job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that, you know. And what, $50 job, $100 job? You mean the government that come to power, that came to rescue, cannot even give a $50, $100 job or lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party. I came to power. I left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong. And the old men know that. Bwaga know that. Bwaga know that. When we were there, the Bwaka, we used to go to him, even fee Bwaka because of his title. You know what I'm saying? Make him comfortable because of a title. But you see what he's doing. You get a lot of gangsters around here and thinking that Liberia is afraid of gangsters. It's a lie. It's a lie.
Wow. But you should be concerned as well. Why it is true that you're in opposition, you should be concerned. You also have a responsibility to maintain the peace of the country. Though the burden has shifted on the government to maintain the peace.
I've always kept the peace of the Republic of Liberia.
Okay.
During Ellen time, I've kept the peace. During President Dota, I kept the peace. Amos Sawyer time, I kept the peace. Charles Taylor time, I kept the peace. I have never broken anything in this country. I work for peace in our country, and I'm on record. Even the United Nations know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the Republic, and it is wrong. If you can't see it, AB, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because in the government that I serve, tenure position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the person off because he associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, I kept that respect. And the respect I kept for her, to respect the laws of the Republic. I even worked with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So I don't have issue of keeping the peace of the country. Of course, we are peaceful, but we will not allow people to break our laws and then intimidate people, and we just sit. That would never happen. We in opposition. Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, let me give her the respect, because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree, and we went to her and spoke to her. By the rule of law, we have the right to protest, and we protest. We went to Ellen, and she understood that. She came on the table and we talked. You understand? Disrespecting leaders that are traveling, and you refuse for them to use the laws that they built, and Liberians say that and say, yeah, it's right. No, it's not right. If the Bwaka man, he was not even president, and we gave him a VIP all the time he's traveling, what you're doing is wrong, and you need to wake up. Those things are wrong. Those things are wrong. Everyone said that. You want that change? Bwaka was not a change. Bwaka was never the change. Those few people that believe that all the years, almost 171 years, they left this country, they wanted to come back because of where they were, there was no greener pasture. They think that they can get in Liberia and lie, say they came for a change. There's never came for a change. Why they changing? To break the laws is why they're changing? No. There will be a period, and we will check. But again, like I said to all Tunisians, and that's what you saw today, in the ring, go to have your program and be peaceful. Enjoy yourselves. Be together, recalibrate. You know what I'm saying? Regain the people confidence. And Liberians are there. You got some sound Liberians that believe that we were the right group. Yes, I'm not saying that everything was roses. No, but we fought for this country in the midst of pandemic. Liberia shine amongst a great nation. So what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So the disrespect to our citizens is wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Respect the law. And I did not bring 10 jobs. We met it. The Unity Party left it with us, and we respected it. So what's going on? Is it that Bwaka angry because during Ellington there were 10 jobs, and he want to break it because you are not happy? Is that what he's saying to us? Because the 10 job, I didn't do it. I met it there, and I respected the laws of the republic. And also, thank you for this time, for giving the opportunity. But there will be a time I hope that our people realize that we made a mistake. We're in a new era, and the send us back to the old era. We need to correct that.
But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's said to be fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where the vehicle, they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, Syphilis, is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that George Weah is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who will have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero. Zero.
In sports?
Tell me something. Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise. Your national team, if they go to, so Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, that's exactly what you are experiencing in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God. I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right. The hardship, you have not seen that ship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
Let me say what's up to all of you, and let me say happy, happy, and prosperous and new year to all of you, our fantastic people, wherever you are on Radio Land, and of course, in the land, on the land, or whatever, or you are there in the diaspora. And we can only be grateful to the Almighty God that we are all here beaming with life and out of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. We will do. Okay, so that is where we are, and this is our country, and this is all we can do for you. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. So we can only be grateful to the Almighty God and say, Papa God will tell you thank you for this life you've given us and for us reaching this far. That is the far that others did not want us to reach. Others did not want to hear our voices into this 2025, but here we are. They tried their best. They did all they could, but again, we are here. And so we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are here, beaming with life and that of good health. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting. So let me say Happy New Year to all of you. We can only celebrate life. And because God is on our side. There are others in hospital, and you are not there. There are others mourning. One of my sisters, Charlotte, she had to even call me. Her husband died. It was on yesterday. I think yesterday or something like that. Yeah. Could you imagine? Those are the kind of news that will greet us, and others were giving off the ghost while you are still alive. So we can only be grateful to the Almighty God for his life. And he continues to share with us. And it's often said he didn't have to do it, or he doesn't have to do it, but he continues to do it. So we are grateful to the Almighty God, and we are and will remain forever grateful for everything he continues to do for us. He has his time and purpose for everything that he will always do it for us. And so we are forever grateful to the Almighty God for everything he's doing for us. So that is where we are, and we want to say welcome. Thanks to the Almighty God for allowing us to see and this day undeservingly. And, we have to see this day because we have no bragging right onto the entry into 2025. So we are grateful to the Almighty God, and we think for sure we are certainly getting there. So tonight is Thursday, so it's our jackpot night, and you're going to get pretty close to 10,000, and out of you're going to get 10,000 and pretty close to 50, depending on how you play. So the star 799 star 100 hatch, that's what you're going to play with, and we are right here tonight on this very die, and we think for sure with God all things are possible. So we are forever grateful. And there are people who will call on you, or there are people who will visit you, and you think they are visiting you in good stripes. They are wishing to see how you look, whether their wishes are fulfilled. That's all they will come visit you. Sometimes they will call you, "Man, how you doing? You all right?" Just getting bad news, they will be happy. The women that call you up, some of them are on our post then that you see here, so they don't come with good intention. These are the people that want us to die. Do you think I know some of you are going to be coming, you'll be acting like you're coming follow. Those are the witchcraft behavior that you can be bringing to come be doing all kind of things. And all your bad wish that you've been having, it will not work. You will just be frustrated by the day. I know you're wishing to hear terrible things about me. You celebrate it. Bad thing happened to AP. You celebrate. Bad thing happened to the other person. You said, they tell you that kind of thing I'm here for. I'm not here for that kind of thing. Except I contribute to it. That one you can. But now where you want it to happen, then you can, what they call it. Yeah, there are things that like that, but I don't get time for them. And let me assure you something. This 2025 is going to be hotter than 2024. And I know it well. I'm going to be tougher, going to be more resolved, because things are not okay for our people. We are not happy with what we have saw. We have seen so far, or we are not happy with what we saw and we have seen so far. So we are very much never going to be calm on anything, no matter what it is. We are friends, and we'll continue to maintain those friendships. But when it comes to our country, we can't compromise it for anything, because whatever compromise we have for personal gain, it affects us in the end. Because I can be happy and you are not happy, and it's quite bad. Do you know how many people come to Oman and the King the other night? They were here after the show, and after what they call, I know anything they gave them. It's bad like that. So if I don't have it to help, it hurts. It hurts. So at least if they had it, and it's good for them. So always pray that they get it. That God will be with them. So we are certainly getting there. So any witchcraft who thought that indeed we're not going to reach this far, I am shouting and celebrating the Lord's victory that he has given us, and we have triumphed and come this far. So we are here, and we know you people exist. And You just decided to just send our country backward. I was just listening to Truth FM before coming on SK TV show, and I made bomb, and then we're there, and they just said, "Who your voice?" Look at the kind of thing people are just doing. They just bundle up. You can see, you can hear the anger in the tone of the people. Why will you be at this stage and you thought that you have put all the mechanisms in place and the people don't just appreciate you? I don't know whether they are ungrateful to you, but I don't know. What is fair assessment that they are having? I don't know. Just wasted entire 1 year in breeze. You adjusted budget 3 times so that you will really reach there fast. They will reach there. There are some civil servants that were not paid. I think the teachers community, the teaching community, something like that. A friend of mine who's in the teaching community, he also said that. Terrible things. Yesterday, I was passing around town and I began to share with you people that this is how Christmas was. But I didn't want to bring Christmas own view because I said, okay, maybe some of the parents are saying, hello, you forget about the Christmas celebration. We don't get plenty of money. We don't get too close to buy. So you want to manage a New Year Day or go in the fee. Yet, New Year Day, I waited. From in the morning, I waited. I went around and I said, no, you're not time to do video here because maybe, but normally during our days, 12 o'clock, our parents will start allowing us to go in the streets because we are expected to come back maybe about 3, 4 like that. They don't want us to stay in the street. So I waited 12 o'clock again. I passed around and I see people. Then I said, no, let me just wait small. Maybe the children and parents say they try to manage it small because when you not get plenty of food to eat, you can make the staying off very long. So they try to say, look, send the food now plenty. You want to know your meal distance and short. So I waited, and until round 3, stay. I pass around and I say, but let me just go now one time. I begin to pass all over the place now. I go low now, I'm not seeing people again. Areas are poured. Area where children will gather to take pictures. You know, those are the kind of areas, right? Yeah, those gatherings. Kids will go there to take pictures and things. So now you flag there, you don't see people. And we showed all of that yesterday. It's not about politics. That's the reality. Yeah, that's the reality. And we thought to do it so that you get to know what this country is and what we are going through at the moment. And we're doing it to challenge the government to do more. We are not wishing the government evil because every evil that befalls the country, it affects us. That's why some of us will not wish any evil for this country. How will I be praying for darkness to this country? You know, I myself will live in the heat. I will sleep in the heat. I will feel so terrible as well. Why will I do that? Right? Yeah, perhaps. And one of my students just said something, and yeah, very eminent interpretation. It says that, yeah, the parents are afraid that their children are going to school because too many deaf. You know what it takes for Christmas to be coming? Then police, the justice ministry, and that of the JFK sending out announcement and say, you go for the people that will be picking in the street. Plenty people now die, plenty in the street, the police be picking it out, they not care about the JFK, go identify your body there. We want the parent will listen to that announcement and they can't send their children in the street. That kind of announcement, where the government come out and tell you, say, we've been picking up plenty body there in the street. We don't know how they die, whatever it is, we carry them to JFK, you'll go and recognize your body there. So you see that? Yeah, said, don't worry, I will light all your day, don't worry. You know, eliminate it. Don't worry, I will eliminate it. Yeah, don't worry. So who will let it go? All those kind of things are contributing factor. The country not safe, people are dying, and whatever it is, things that's happening, terrible things are happening, and people just there. So what do we do? So the parents too, they're exercising caution. And that's bad, right? So that's the whole somatic and assessment of the entire Christmas. And those are things that we just saw. But again, like we said, and we will do what we can for our country, and we can only ask for your prayers to continue to give it to us. And I will try to pray for everything. Sarah's Joel McGee, how's up, my brother? And people are very careful, especially in the streets. No safety. I was listening. You know what it takes? Just now on Truth FM, the police director, they say that the worst. Could you imagine citizens who's supposed is already protecting for them to be what they call, they are classing you as the worst police director because why? Police brutality all over the place. It's either the police director doing business with criminal drug addicts and then they're giving cards, criminal thing then to police using criminal thing. Every other thing that related to crime, the police are benefiting from the proceeds of criminal activity. And that is bad, eh? This is the IG who will send people to go flog lawmakers. The worst, and the people were right. These are the evaluation. Look, some of these people here, you may think that they don't know what they are saying because they don't know how the people are supposed to work. That one a lie. You don't have to be a tailor before you know that a man can sew clothes good. But when somebody sew any clothes, you will know exactly what it is. You don't have to be a tailor to know that. I don't have to be a tailor to know whether my clothes is so good. No. I don't have to. Right? So, the police is worst performing. Because the security of the state, they are exploiting drivers. Because Gregory not prioritizing the welfare of the ordinary police people. And then they just exploiting the new police group that they have. They wouldn't pay them 2 months. Over, I don't know, 9 to 17 months. They wouldn't pay them 2 months because they stop it. So you think that man wearing uniform passing around the street, what are you going to do? Now the citizen is going to suffer it? And you think that man will raise revenue to go put it in government account to say, no, you will not compromise? No, the citizens will suffer it. So if the security not well to do, citizens suffer that. That's bad. That's the kind of worst situation the guys are faced with. So Gregory just grab few persons and then he build around them, makes them always on Sierra Leoneans. Because JMB brought some Sierra Leoneans, come and jog out and put them in the police, gave them uniform, and then just put them there for just being brutal on citizens. The moment that people want to call them JMB, and you tell Gregory, say, put some of those Sierra Leone men in there. They can't understand what they will not talk. For them, they will just be doing. They can't talk. So they will put the foreigners among our people. The police put them, grab them, and just start flocking people, shooting people, tear gassing people for no reason. You will not hear them talk because from the speaking, you will be able to know that they are foreigners. They brought mercenaries who are here. And they will infiltrate the security system. They are the ones that do the killing, then you see all over the place. They brought them. They are trained. They're doing the killings. The car bomb there and thing that you see. Petrol bomb. Plenty things will happen. Look, the gist of it you got, what we got, or we experienced in 2024. The real one coming. The guys have ganged up at the level of the capital. The guys know that they have got, in fact, they have lost balance, they have lost touch with the citizens. So the only thing they will do now to remain in power is to be aggressive and rude towards the citizens. Don't worry. You'll see lawmakers then coming together here to form network and use the budget to hire security personnel to kill people. Look, you're just starting. That thing that they talk about Boulevard Palace Hotel, oh, you think a joke? You think a joke? If they say Prince Moi, T5, and that of Jeremiah, those were their meeting places. So let's take, for instance, look, let me tell you something. Forget about it, whether you watch movie or whatever. I try my best. I may not be an expert in criminal law, but I have vested interest in criminal law. So I take my time to read more about it, and I read books, and I watch movies, and I relating to criminal law. I do all of that because I know our environment, the most visible crimes, everything is criminal related, especially in the society in which we are. If you really want to be a lawyer, top whatever it is, you got to be very much careful and you know how to venture into the area of criminal law, which is very much important. Yeah, especially. So these people are gathering every day at this hotel. Now where they go for meetings here and there. Let me tell you things that can be risky at those kind of points. And the one when you get a shop, let me tell you this today. If you get a shop, and that shop is where the BP people go to discuss their terrible things, though you're not part of it, but they are using your shop, and you are aware of what they are doing. So now they will say, "My man will trust you that what will come into your shop to come do our thing there, right?" And they trust you. You know why they are saying they trust you? Because the kind of deeds they come in to carry on, they know that you will not expose them. So they trust you that when they come to your shop all of the time, just know that you are a principal target for them where anything to go wrong. Because if they want to destroy evidence, the only reason they come into your shop is because they are trying to hide their traces. They don't want to be traced. That's why they come into your shop. So know that one. So if they don't want to be traced again, if they are caught, and people need evidence to know whether your shop is where they normally go, you will be the next evidence. You will be the next trace that they would like to eliminate. They will go for you. So they will visit your house. Or anybody who targeting them. The person will go to you and then put you on a serious threat. And tell you, say, if you don't give us XYZ, we know the XYZ people that have been meeting in your place here. And it is possible you have CCTV camera to capture the activities here and there. We need it. If you don't give it to us, XYZ. And the moment you give it to them, because they will get it from you by force, you are on a serious threat. That's why you shouldn't be entertaining criminals around you. The moment you may not be part of it, and you think your facility is just being used, just remember you are at serious risk. You are at serious risk. They will go for you. Because all that is needed to attack anybody or tie anybody to a crime are three things they will look for. One, the first thing that you will look for is what? The first thing you look for is motive. Motive is that reason. That reason that you want to do the thing to the person. That is motive. Why will AB want to do this? That answer to that question of why will AB want to slap John Paul? Something John Paul must have done. That thing that made AB to think about it. So AB thought of dealing with John Paul because of this reason. That reason becomes the motive behind AB slapping John Paul. The next thing AB will look for is opportunity. AB wants a situation. Then AB long been keeping something in a heart. Right? Against John Paul. AB is looking for opportunity. Today, John Paul just came straight and then touched AB child. The motive was already there. The opportunity to strike on John Paul is because John Paul came to come touch AB's child. That touching that child is not, but I have already had a motive. So the opportunity is now presented for me to get at you. I will strike you. That's the opportunity. Then it means. So those are three things, because you can have the motive, you can have the opportunity, but it means. How do I do it? The how you will do it, how you will execute is that means. So the means through which they use to kill that man down there is to place chemical and whatever stuff in with it. He died with it. But the motive could be that government officials have been going to that hotel and they've been having evil dealings down there. And because there are people in this country to investigate, the Americans have sent people. Why I said they came in this country to come investigate and they want all these pieces of evidence to find traces, then the man dies. And it is only the manager who have access and full control to those things. So even when the court to subpoena CCTV camera records, it will be directed to the hotel management. The hotel management is being managed, is being superseded over by the manager. So the manager is the one that has the authority. Those CCTV cameras, they are just there just in case for the hotel security issue, so that just in case where anything will happen, anybody want to interrupt the hotel, let's say for instance somebody did something terrible in a hotel and then they want to hold the hotel management responsible, the hotel able to use the CCTV camera to say no, we didn't do it, there's the person that did it. So that because they know hotels are areas where dangerous things can happen, people can do things there. They will know who entered the elevator at this time, when did the person leave, all those things. They will get the records. Every little information you gave at the hotel, they are meant to trace you. So these guys have been meeting there, and there are investigations, international investigators who have come to investigate the ways of corruption in this country. So they know that these people will be caught. Now, it is possible that if they say that Kunden decided to kill that man, there is an implied motive that you can say yes. So someone will ask, but why they wouldn't want to kill him? Oh, the motive you want to know is because that where they be going to dish out the stolen money. Now, where they be going doing all sort of things, yes, motive can come from there. So you say, why they will want to? And people don't die before you ask yourself question, why they will want to do this? That the motive now you're looking for, that the question there, maybe you may not know, but that is the question you're asking. Why they will want to do the, why they will want to do it is because they have been having a lot of dealings down there. And the only evidence to prove that they have been having no dealing is the CCTV camera. And the only man who's the custodian, who has the authority to show, to be able to release that, or whatever it is, especially on court order, on certain conditions, extreme condition, is the manager. The manager is dead. So what happens? You can't hold them. So Prince Moi and Kumbin going down there, they've been doing their thing in there, they've been doing all sorts of terrible things down there. You can hold them. You can see the rampant corruption in this country. You care to know where the 2 million or so for where they having those meetings? Don't forget, time ago by the RLJ management too, somebody could die from there too. Look, let me tell you something. These things are visible, and don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. It is possible. If they say Abraham Wion is the target of car bomb or whatever it is, what is the motive? The government wants to shut down AB. That's the motive. They were looking for the means. They got the means. Right? They got the opportunity and they executed it with the means. And that's why it is. So what do I do? So these are things that you should know about. So that man dying at the hotel, yes, the government can be yourself a principal suspect. That the gross trouble. Now the government that is the principal suspect, and the police people who've been protecting the very majority of blood are being taking some of those stolen money and giving it to the police RG for them to be brutal or other lawmakers. It's the same police that's supposed to be investigating that. Nothing sound will come from inside. They did not even come up with any problem. They just wake up straight. They said that so thinking the man. Because they knew what they gave to the man. They knew what they gave to the man. So they know exactly what so thing I gave the man. We didn't go anywhere. The very night the incident occurred, the very night, the police are okay. Gregory Coleman already knew what gave the man. Who is Gregory Coleman to detect as to what could be the cause of death? But they already knew it because they knew what they gave the person, apparently. So if I know that I gave certain poison to this person to do XYZ, and the person dies, obviously I will come and say, oh, now nobody killed a man, that poison killed a man, because you know you get a man poison. That's why you decided to say that poison killed a man. So the whole investigation that they say they're going on here and there is complete just nonsense. Terrible things are happening. They just wake up, they're doing things, people are no longer saving the country, and that's terrible. But before we can go into that further, into other deeper things, let me share with you how our former president, Mr. Happy, Mr. Goodman, celebrated his security and celebrated his Christmas with his security personnel. You never live around him and go back the same. Even if your family don't have food home, when you are with him for that moment, you feel celebrated because he makes people to feel like one group of people. And that is why it is. So we are very much happy. Let me come share with you some kind of video. I will share it in the respective chat rooms, right? And so I think we are certainly getting there. Let me give you some moods that the president made over there. So they say the code not working. Is it not working? Why would it not be working? It has to work. Star 799 star 100 hash. It should be the code that is working. Yeah. So it should be working, and it should be working. Oh, you want to see the mood that the president made? I can show it to you. And make it dance. In the main compound, here is security in there. They're doing their jolly in the compound. I will show you all the move he made. And I think for sure with God, all things are possible. Yeah, we are very much happy. You can see the mood. I can show you the mood. That. Then we'll get with Joseph Waga in Bomi County. Then we will finish from there. Then I will come to the other aspect that we'll have to deal with, other important issues. Let's just try to summarize everything here tonight. The Brazil can dance. So let's get there. I get it. I get it. The Brazil was moving around with security personnel on New Year. Yeah. A New Year celebration days, and here is people were having. And what happened, man? He doesn't have time how people feel or whatever it is. Then we'll get to something. I will talk with Daddy Gibson, and I think for sure, and okay, all right, that's good. Yeah, Damon, what's up, man? Yeah, I get your tip off and to these things. Okay, now let me show you. Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay, that man is giving it again. Like that, right? Yeah. Okay. Just Radio Land. But if you go on your Facebook or YouTube page and log in on now, you'll be able to see him. Hey, you're seeing the move, man. The guy is great. Wow, so good. All right, so let's you so that you get it. Vera moods were made, and this one is for 3 minutes. So let me get rid of this one. This one is okay too, right? Yeah, it's 2 of 2. Yeah, so we can get this one clearly. Yeah, so he comes up and it's good. When you see the video, the videos I'm playing, I'll share with you guys. That's somebody share with me. I'll share with you guys. You'll see. But that's it. That's what life is for him. Happiness. I learned it, and people know about happiness, so they are there, very happy, and that's what life is. That's what happiness means for him. And so I'll try to share with you guys in all of those. So that you get to see that. Okay, so let's say Happy New Year to you, Mr. So I see, those are moments that you can take away from him, and he's ever happy, and because he knows God is his strength, and it's just God that carry him. I was just guys who had been with him for years. The guy said, "The man, if it comes to good, forget about it. It's just God that carry him wherever it is," and that's it. So that is why it is. But let's leave this, and then I come up to what we have to share with you. I was home when photos and images. I don't know why I can't see them now. I tried to look for them. In fact, I don't even want to see them, because the fact of the matter is, you all have seen it already. When pictures, images were being shared with me, and people who share those images with me, or those pictures with me, they were sharing it with anger, because this was a clear demonstration. It validates our statements that we were making in time past, that these people were just envious. Do you know what envy is? Envy is when smiling is good, but because you are the one that laughing, and because now your friend in a position to laugh, you get vexed with them, you get angry at them. So as a result, you envy them because they are laughing. When you get in a same position, you expect yourself to laugh, and they should laugh along with you. They should celebrate you. That person is celebrating today, you are not happy. Because why it should be them celebrating? So it's not that you get problem with the achievement. No. You get problem with the fact that they are the one that achieving that. You will not be happy about achievement. But when you get there, you will be laughing at those same achievements. You expect the person to laugh with you. That is what we got envy. Joseph Boakai demonstrated over the weekend on New Year Day. Well, yesterday, right? Yeah, the pictures are there. That he's the most envious person. Now you see no reason why he just went against we are. To the extent that he became president and he is still envious because Boakai in his presidency, he hasn't matched George Weah yet. You ask Joseph Boakai, the level that George Weah has reached, and I'm reaching yet. So Joseph Boakai will continue to be angry. You know, envious people, until they can pass by you and pass your level, they will never be happy with you because they never ever want. Once they investigate that you are still ahead of them, that same anger will continue with them. That is why you see Joe Boakai is still angry. The envious spirit that is driving Joe Boakai. I got to know that yesterday. Now you can see it. Why should that's we are man everywhere you go, he go in the diaspora, anywhere we are in his presidency. When we are goes, when Boakai goes to some area, they will ask him question. How is George Weah? They will be asking Joseph Boakai when he goes to the ECOWAS meeting, the international trade center. How is George Weah? They are still asking for all the things. That where end comes from. You know, when you go somewhere, and then your friend, now your friend, you know, your friend always they asking about your friend, and are you are supposed to be asking for that. You showing your face there, but they're not asking, you know, about that friend. That other friend they're asking for, how is this person? How is that? So you still feel angry every time you come by. You feel very bad. Don't that you there now? That what envy can do. Because everywhere Boakai goes, in his presidency, they are still asking about Weah. Who is Weah? Who does that? Even he is during the diplomatic circle, they are still seeing Weah relevant. Boakai feels bad. Why the American embassy should be able to go to visit Weah, he stay vexed. Boakai feels bad. Why FIFA should even be able to call Weah for Weah to be, he stay vexed. Boakai feels bad. Everything, he's just in it. And guess what? It will make you to feel uncomfortable. Now you see the anger level. Look at what Joseph Boakai did. It don't take time. Our national county meet trophy. Boakai will put a wife and a GSA wife picture on our county meet trophy. Do you know what happened to our country now? It's bad. It is bad. Boakai is changing his personalizing everything now, and it's so terrible that we are looking at it and then seeing it. That is why you know that Boakai was very envious. You go football trophy, your GMB foundation to the extent that you know Boakai very wicked and very terrible. The old man is wicked. The old man is envious. And envious spirit people, they never happy. I don't care what you do, they will always get better with you. You even get them food, they will come and strike you. Now why you do the real thing? Envious people, when they are envious of you, you think you can do anything to please them? Hey man, those of you who are girlfriends, you know your friend girls who are very much envious of you people. Whether you go or you bring and say, "Bah, God, man, one new friend, oh, let's go visit a friend here and there." Y'all come from there, you see them vex. They stay vexed. Even when you go, you connect them. When you carry them to that friend area, you go connect them with another friend. They will still get vexed. Why you should be above them? Because your own friend bigger than that friend. They will go and see. You're not even know about envious people here. Boakai is somebody who is terrible, and when envious spirit in you, look, you will never feel pleased, especially the one that you envy, if that person is stay up. You'll never look at what Joseph Boakai did. Joseph Boakai go to football field to go what they call in Bomi County. He said that he foundation. In fact, he never wanted to even carry his wife. Because before I could come on the show, I made all my investigation and I knew that Katumu Boakai was not in a plane to go. But when I raised the issue that night, She flew straight. In top and bread the next day. Now the president and the wife are going to be going together. Why will you leave your wife back? Then you there flying here and there? She flew there straight. But look at how the two of them were seated. You think president, vice president and the wives are going to be sitting at the post space between them? No, they're supposed to sit down together. Then they put a table in front of them. But Bwaga decided to put space between he and his wife. Because in Bwaga's presidency, he's apparently making a wife and every other person that he ever know as female other than equal. He gets somebody in Matali that he can go to. Everybody equal. That woman just lady, she 41 herself, but everyone are equal. Everybody equal in a relationship. Bwaga is operating like that. So as a result, Katumo is not happy. But whichever way it goes, that's what it is. So they had to be putting those kind of thing in there. The angel spirit of Bwaga is now shown, evident by the fact that Bwaga is now putting his pictures on everything. How will you go in hospital? You go put your picture on hospital bed. Is that a political error? No. Why will you go do that? That's bad. It don't stop there. Go in a barracks. Oh yeah, when I was having it, when they took over the transport ministry, all the vests that people were using, and sometimes rare vests or so forth here and there, that's what the guys will use, right? To go do inspection. Bwaga went there and told the people, say, you change all the vests to green. He personalized the colors of the country. He personalized it. So our colors are red, white, and blue. So it's either you use red vest or you blue or whatever it is. He personalized it and then decided to make all the vests to be what? Green. Envy. Bwaga is terrible. Look, that old man is terrible. Don't even want to go there. Go in the barracks. Grady Allison has a school in the barrack there. Gray. I don't know whether that was the basis for which they decided to make the military barrack to have gray color during no time there. I don't know whether that was it. But that has been a gray. Any president who came to power, they will leave it at that gray, and sometimes they will put other colors on it, right? Good. And that's why sometimes they will do it like army green. Army green. That's what you will see, maybe the fence outside, something like that. And all the buildings inside had always been gray. That's why it is. In recent time, Joseph Bwaga told his nephew to change those buildings to green and white in the barrack. You know now what military color that what they call? No, it is because Joseph Bwaga is now. You don't even know how that old man is terrible. That old man is even infiltrating our, but I don't have to say infiltrating our security system because you know that the police, before we used to be speculating, partisan police, we be speculating. This time it is actual. If you now see green police uniform in the sphere before Joseph Bwaga, what they call, you also see green police. Our police will wear green uniform in a place. Just watch it, green and white. You will see our police in green and white. Look. Bwaga has personalized everything to the extent that the worst ever in terms of governance is what you will now sense. So these people came, everything they condemn. And I want to tell you that what envious people can do, they can condemn what they know that they lack. They will do, but it's just that person there, that what they just vex. Why will you destroy our country on envy? Jealousy. You're just jealous of people. To the extent that when you ask them, they say, well, we made it there. But you made it there. But at that time, you were criticizing it. Why are you not changing it? You made it there. At that time, you were criticizing it. Why are you not changing it? You're turning everything in a form and function you're doing. Why are you doing that to our country? You came to govern. You say, John, we are going better one. He put it in there. John, we are going, he does that one. He does that. Yeah, all the kind of things you used to be talking here and there, blah, 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 all the things you are doing it, Joseph Bwaga. What was really the issue then? Well, you say because it was weird. No wonder you are still angry because you will never catch weird. Whether you like it or not, you go or you come down, you can never match we are. You can even be president, you can never look relevant in the presence of we are. When we are still alive, in fact, we are alive and we are this year. We are is more popular, we are is more presidential than even you, Joseph Boakai. Because you can feel it when you passing around the community and everything, all the thing. What are you doing? Says sound. Nothing. Absolutely, Mr. President. You're doing nothing sound. And your envious spirit is what will make you to feel dissatisfied despite all the money you still eating. That what envious people can look like. They can never look good. They are never satisfied. Especially the one whom they envy. When they see that person stay at the top, and that person is still laughing, and that person is still eating good food, and that person is still, why you think Joseph Boakai God verse will be riding private jet? Why is it we are going to be coming in the country here? We are still riding private jet. Myself will ride private jet too. You don't go sit down. They report that why you see Joseph Boakai is angrily doing everything. Because since we are left the president say he can still ride a private jet when you get what they call. Boakai get ready and say, I myself will ride private jet too. You think I look at why we are going to be? Everything is anger because it's envy. That what envy can do. So you will always be angry. And you will never ever get, look, Boakai, whether you like it or not, you can even be president or whatever it is, you can match we are. You can't. You will never. Because you don't have God on your side at the first thing. You are dancing with devil. How can you compete with a son of God? The man who trusts in all your whole life that just God. That just God. All your whole life that just God. All your whole life is impacting people's lives. And for every time he impacts people's lives, they tell you God will bless you. They don't say devil. They said God will bless you. Every time he's doing these little things for people, he said God will bless you. And it's the blessing of God that carrying that kind of man. So that kind of man, you think you will ever match him? Can you match God's servant? Who told you that everybody you see happy today you get money, they get money more than you know? It is because they said, the Bible itself has said it over and over, and they have been said. It says, little is much when God is in it. So let me put it on the reverse. Much is nothing when God is not in it. You can get it much. So I just put it on the reverse. To just put on the reverse, vis-a-vis, right? So little is much when God is in it. So all you need to do with your little that you have, like God have been with George Weah. George Weah came from a poor background. Because God is in it, he shone. Because George Weah appreciate little things, God made it much for him. You, Joseph Boakai, despite all that you had, you know why it took you to be vice president, you came down to beggar? Because that is how God operates. No matter how much wealth you gathered, once God is not in that wealth is nothing. You are vice president and still begging and stealing. George Weah was just footballer. And yet he had to leave the football field to come and disarm. You had all the power. You have everything. Right? Yeah. You are vice president. George Weah was just senator in Montserrat County. In fact, you are the president. You are the boss man for George Weah in our Senate. But how did George Weah manage his life? That he was never a beggar. And you, Joseph Boakai, all that time you were there, you still appear like somebody who's very pale. How is that? Because you are an envious person. Stop envying people. It does not help. I know we all would like to get there. I know that spirit can greet us, but defeat it. It's not good. The little you have, just put God in it. It will be much. That's why you see people who get everything they're eating, they can't get fat. You get your little burger when you eating, you are okay, you are happy, you are this, that. That's why you see the people who say they get their government and they say they are government officials, they are not okay. You not in government or whatever it is, you are shining. Because why? Little is much when God is in it. So you seen it? That's why you see Joseph Boakai does not flourish. There is nothing, everything he does is noise. He should ask himself question, what's happening to me? Other people do the same thing, nobody talks. But why I say when this person is doing it, then of course a serious problem. When I can't do it now, everybody vests with me. Everybody, nobody wants to see me. There are places that we are used to go, people will open door for me, but so now I go that way, nobody wants to talk to me. Why? Ask yourself the question, because God is not in it. It is God who opens doors before you even get at that door. That's how God works. For you to take your picture and be putting it on trophy, passing all over. Then your official, oh, George Weah, man, he said, everything he do, he put it, he said, what it called? No, George Weah does not. Does not. That man is somebody whom the nation supposed to celebrate. The nation supposed to appreciate him. There was a monument that the nation supposed to even build in his honor. A George Weah over there of bishops. I remember my old man David Kuti came up with any monument project that they wanted to build George Weah monument. But George Weah look at it. If I contribute to my own monument, to build monument, honor my administration as president, I will be honoring myself. Though he did not want to outrightly frustrate David Kuti's effort because it was well intentioned and good intentioned, but he could not outrightly come on. So I asked him this question one day. I said, but why? I said, you didn't really appreciate it. He said, yeah, my girl brought that thing to me and said that the monument issue, but the only reason for which, how will I build a monument in my honor, a statue or something like that? And what it's not, the monuments are not built by yourself. The people in Dole community decided to build a monument there, something that they said that George Weah something because they wanted to appreciate him. And they themselves woke up and said they played at Gbagube Avenue. Right? Yeah. The 14 military hospital. It was cabinet officials, including members of the executive. I said, look, Mr. President, this thing that you are doing here, I think is essential. In places like Ghana and Tina, they get 35 military hospital or whatever. So, say there are numbers that can be attached to military thing here and there. So, we'll call it 14 military hospital. That's how you heard move 14 military hospital. So, you can see it clearly that. But you broker, all the things that you're doing down there, you say JMB Foundation, doing it 1 year and then you personalize everything, and the taxpayers' money you're taking and diverting to your personal foundation. And you putting your name there. That's why it is. So you as president in this country, you decided to allow the kind of thing to be happening to you. Those are things that are happening. Whether you go up, you come down, you say whatever it is, nobody has time for that. Look, you can't be a president and you just want to. So let's take, for instance, you claim we are used to do the SYZs and things. Okay, we are used to do it. Good. Now you are here. What difference have you brought to the table? What difference have you brought to the table? Nothing. Absolutely. Killing has increased. Fire, in fact, fire on part a new project. That JMB new project. Fire. Because the devil deals with fire. The devil lives in fire. The devil lives in hell. And hell is hellfire, right? So once JMB said that he's doing business with the devil, he goes in hellfire. So that's why fire taking over. You know, what was that demonstration? I saw many of you sharing with me picture about fire service people fighting with bucket in their hand. That's a clear example, and it implies that they are telling you people that we don't have the power to fight fire under the JMB administration. So we are telling you all that we ourselves firefighter now. That bucket we are depending on now. So as a result, only bucket we can use. So we are teaching you all how to use bucket. So now forget about fire service business. No way you can have that. They are teaching yours, because if I'm a firefighter and then I come there and I'm using bucket to fight fire, I'm going to teaching you that bucket is the easiest means now that we can use. That is surest and of course affordable means that we can use to fight fire now. Fire service people in fire service uniform, they are holding buckets in their hand, and they say they're fighting fire. So everyone else who's sleeping now, y'all get ready. Buy plenty of buckets, pour water inside, and let it be at your house every time. In the morning or during devotion time, teach your children or call one of those fire service people then to come to your house to teach you and your children there how to call fire off with bucket, because they know that technique. Now what they are coming to fire with poo water, they did that poo water technique, but later now everybody will get poo water passing around to go be off in fire. So the fire service people said no, let's go teach them the bucket technique, so that the bucket technique now they are dealing with. So that bucket technique, all you can now do for the fire service, buy plenty of buckets. Make sure that it's enough. Call your community people, you put yourself together on one power hot. Each person bring their own bucket. Then the fire service people teach you how to off the fire with water. Now all fire can be off with just water like that. That's the problem. So the fire service people got to now teach you how to use bucket. The bucket technique. Now the poo water technique is not something that is affordable. Now no money. To find poo water is very expensive, because you must go collect it. And then to recollect the poo water is expensive process. You got to get truck like water and sewer get. And now that one is difficult. But to get bucket is cheap. So the fire people say now, instead of the poo water technique, which of course is hard to do, though poo is cheap, you can find it, but it's hard to do. So let's deal with the bucket technique. The bucket technique, but I want everybody can have it. Y'all go into the marketplaces and get the buckets, so that the fire service people will teach you how to use bucket to deal with fire issue now. That's all they're teaching you there. The fire people now all the thing. So you see some of the issues. That's the clear demonstration of that. What more do you expect that what the God it is? That you become what the God. That thing you will just do. What the big deal is. Go and get it from there and bring it, whatever it is. You try to on fire. Now what they're telling you, keep bucket with water inside all through. In your house, around your house, outside, anywhere, put it there. Because fire will come. Because you are dancing with the devil. The devil lives with fire. The devil lives in fire. So just be like that. That ain't a bad thing. Talking here. Another thing the people just say they want to come do. So people will sit down and then talk those kind of things, right? So keep playing your card. I think it's functional now. Somebody said the code was not working. I don't know what is that. I hope it works. Yeah, y'all keep doing what you're doing. We certainly getting there. Yeah, God will bless us all. Yeah, I will teach you some of these things. When the fire service people do it, you will learn it. All will learn it to deal with the fire issue. So you got 10,000 to get, and tonight, and provided the way you play will hit at 50,000 for one person. So it's good that you understand all of that tonight, right here on this very day. So we are right here on this very day. We are grateful to the Almighty God. The three wise men continue. And we are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. Yesterday, we were in here, and sorry, I would have asked my boy Newton Tugba to have presented yesterday, but I just it caught up with network, and I never had any means. Yeah. But we'll get there someday. Don't worry. He's a guy. He will do it. He's my standby presenter. The day of that year, he will do. All right, so that's why it is. You seen it? So these are some of the issues, right? So these are things that are happening in our country right before our own eyes. That what envy can do. Look, you will see the government officials, they stay angry with you because they were envious of you. If they were not envious of you, you will see them. They will be happy to where they are now in the living, but because they believe that they can still beat you up. There are some of my media friends who were envious of me. And they thought that if the government were to switch around, AB will be suffering. AB will pass over because I'm not suffering and stay shining and making them vex. Though they're getting money, it's not that they're not getting money. In fact, they thought I was getting money from CDC, right? I was not getting it. They are the one that even on payroll now, but they stay vexed. Why AB then should still be happy? Because they want for AB to be sad. Why should I be sad? On what? I prepare myself. Look. Under CDC, I decided to live in the land of abundance, honor, or drought condition. Where there were abundance, I decided to live in drought. Where I not get it, I manage my life. Honor or condition, where I'm supposed to get more, I never had it, and I managed myself and I had very little, and because God was in that little, it was much for me. I managed it. This time has come where I don't even expect anything. You think, and I say, I will prepare for this. So they are still angry. Some of our media friends, they were all envious, jealous. Oh, AB there, you just see their mouth shut down there because they get him. Am I must stay sharp? What thing happening to me? In fact, you're vexed because you're expected that I will calm down, right? I'm not coming. And 2 years, 2025, you just get ready. You get ready for your petrol bomb. You get ready for all your things because I know the security network, the security system. They are all set around people like us to harm us. I know that one too good. Honor CDC government, my boss man was attacked because of me at the military barracks. Honor CDC, one more now, Unity Party government. So we are principal targets for them. You can see it clearly. Because it was a joint security that went together on a CDC government that went to discuss how they wanted to grab us and deal with us, shut down freedom. On a CDC government, and say on a different. Then one more Joseph Boga government that the people then will try and say that these people are willing to kill, they are willing to destroy, they can do anything, they can frame anything, and we know about it. We are just electing you all the citizens so that you will be aware that these people can do anything. If they could do it on a CDC government and where they can do it, and now they can. I say, where in military chat rooms, where the military personnel are discussing, they said that one will get ready, we'll finish it. In their chat rooms, they were discussing on the CDC government, military personnel, they were discussing that in their chat rooms, where they were threatening our lives. We knew all of that. Then one more about Joseph Boga. You think what thing they will do? They will kill, and they are planning to kill, and they will kill, and they are killing already. So as a result, we are aware of all of that, but we are only telling them that we are not going to back down. They don't do their worst that they can do. It's up to them. It's theirs to do. It's up to them. We're not going to calm down. One thing we'll not do. Look, let me tell you something. We're not undermine the peace of this country because we have children here, we have family here, they get nowhere to go. That's why you see the issue about protests and things, we are very careful in dealing with the issue of protests. We are telling you. That's why you see us dealing with it that way, because we believe that we're not undermine the peace of this country because we have families here as well. We are not foolish like you people. Where you wanted Liberia to go down the drain because you are not in power, forgetting to know that you get a very family here that will go down the drain. We are not like that. We are not like that. We are sound people. We think a lot. Not because we say you don't party in power now, so the whole country must burn. No, it will not burn. The country got to live because the only way we'll live is the country has to live. So the idea is we are not going to do that to undermine the peace of this country because we will enjoy the peace of this country and continue to do our work. So that's it. So everything you condemned, you have them here. And they are right here. So we are getting there. And we don't have time for whether you come up, you say XYZ, we don't have time. You can see that life is going on. Yeah, one of my students just reminded me, they said, they said fire, Accra market got on fire because Joseph Boga came from there. You see how Joseph Boga carry fire in a people country and then go fire business there. The whole Accra market got on fire. Now the first time it happened because the man can't finish from Ghana. You better stop this man from going to your Ghana. Because the man is fire. He's dancing with the devil. And when you dance with the devil, that's so fire that what you see happening now. The man when Accra, the fire go follow the people in there. The fire business go follow Joseph Boga in Accra and go burn the people area. So wherever Boga sleeps for 2 days, fire will follow. And because Joseph Boga dancing with the devil, and that is what can happen. Yeah, that is what can happen. And yeah, my student just told me. So those are the issues. Look at what happened at the capital. I even heard, and I'm yet to confirm it, and I'm still behind it. When was the 31st? The 31st was on the 30th, sorry, not the 31st. The 30th was on Monday, right? Yeah, on Monday. I got an intelligence that Rachel Kuhn had gone to the embassy. I'm still investigating it. That intelligence, so maybe others can really what to go on it. Rachel Kuhn had gone to the embassy, the U.S. embassy. He had applied for a visa because I know they say Jeremiah Kun supposed to go somewhere. I think he and Richard Kun supposed to have something like that. He had applied for a visa under his new self-imposed portfolio as speaker, and I'm understanding that he was denied that visa. If it is true that that is the case, then it is troubling, it's embarrassing. Because that means his legitimacy is still on a question. Right? So we are still looking at it. I don't know. But his convoy was around there on that day. As to whether or not he got it, but did not, but there are others who hinted that he didn't get it. We think for sure, no matter what the circumstances are, we are hoping for the best. Huh? Okay, we talking about that. Hey, country, that's so good a country. Yeah. But God there, God there. But you see, nobody going to cause anybody power or anybody man or anybody this that no. The country will run this country on a severity. We will respect our leaders and will address them accordingly. Right? So we'll address them accordingly. So Uncle JMB went down there and the Uncle JMB went down there and so Uncle JMB went down there, and it's very much important. And this thing I'm talking about, the speaker, the self-imposed speaker, is apparently true, because I think there are some civil society groups that have been having a couple of meetings with the embassy here. I think the people are still looking up to, to Kufa as the legitimate speaker. And the only reason Bouaka is still delaying to sign the budget, because he doesn't want it to be a slap in the face. As we speak, is not yet a law. So the president has days honor our laws. If he doesn't act on it, then the legislative veto can come in to get that done. So we are still watching and seeing what's happening with that budget. But for the fact that Joe Bouaka has not affixed his signature to that budget, and the window for the legislature to still be in session as of their extension is on the 6th of January. That's when it's supposed to go to break, I think, up to that time. So we are still watching to see what will happen. Now, currently, as we speak, they are asking Speaker Kofa to leave the office. They will remove him by force. Kofa is trying to tempt them into doing that. Kofa is still holding on. There are people who said that Kofa already received 3 million for him to resign. He agreed already and saying going. All right. Kofa say he's not going now. You bring evidence that he received money that he's supposed to go. In fact, in the first place, how you bring that kind of thing there upset? Because where you took money from 3 million to give to somebody, you already finished spending 2 million just to build that invisible park alone. That near 5 million for that invisible park. If you spend 6 million just for speaker removal, no development in the country, what sound government is that? How sound would a government be? So the next line is what it is. And there are people who are having a lot of dreams, a lot of prophecies about things that may happen in this 2025, beginning this 2025. Let's watch and see. We are into day 2 of 2025. Things are happening. And I think it's quite terrible on the part of our people. We think with God all things are possible. We are still watching to seeing, and we are still hoping, and we are still hearing. All right, I think my boss is even confirming that Rachel Kuhn was denied visa. So a lot of people confirming that Rachel Kuhn was really denied visa. Yeah, in his capacity as speaker. And people may not understand. Bar V Roberts, you don't have sense. Fonati Kofa is a resident of USA. If he wants to go to the USA, he can't go as an ordinary person now. His status have changed. They will have to accord him visa so that he will be accorded that respect. That nonsense you people talking, that the sense you're not getting you can sit down on the show, you'll be talking about a trash. If you are an American citizen, you've been an American citizen, once you assume our leadership position, you want to be accorded that respect by the government of the United States. They're not going to treat you as ordinary person. They will not give you ordinary visa, or you will not just walk there because you're an American citizen. You just go there like that. No, you got to be accorded that respect so that the nonsense you people don't know about. You have to be given that diplomatic immunity. You need it from them so that you'll be accorded that. You don't understand that? Eh? You think President, we are not citizen of America, I tell you what they call, you know why they decided to give President, we don't even understand some of the things. You get sense that your problem that you need to put your door. Whole day you're sitting there, they tell you, say whatever it is, you are, why you don't get sense? We talk about your portfolio in your capacity as speaker. Then you have to talk about, they made a citizen already, and he mean what they call, who told you that? Why you don't get sense so? You see, that your nonsensical behavior suffering this country here like this because you get a bunch of like, let me borrow words from President Weah. He said, and ignoramus, ignoramus. You're a bunch of ignoramus beings, and you're just doing all kind of things. You don't even understand. So you go in your capacity, you want people to recognize you as speaker, so that they must accord you that respect as speaker. They say, no, we're not giving you it. You won't go to America, go there as ordinary person. Because we don't know you. So you don't even understand all of those things. And be sitting there, you'll be doing all kind of trash. You don't even, why you don't get sense in this country? Most of you are today. So now I want to even think that some of you want to go. You see how the Oman I get respect for our Oman. You see the Oman, they are very smart though. I was listening to them, you be voting. Our Oman, they are very, you see the Oman, no, their days are days of wisdom. So they get real idea. They get real idea. Go. The woman is real. Now the one that claim they can comfortable to be renting part of trash. They get sense of, oh man, your children and you spend money on most of them. They just wasted your money for nothing, yeah. Because some of them, their sense of reasoning is very poor. Now, why you see we have a low acute country. Because when you listen to a conversation between you and a Ghanaian, a student from Ghana, or somebody who a product of Ghana's education, or Nigeria education, or foreign education. Now, why you see somebody can say, just send your children, bro, because even when they get BU, send them down there, you can see, oh God, new trick. When they are children, you just send them for them to go. They will come with different thinking. The way they look at daddy, the mommy, thank you, daddy. There's all the kind of funny thing that they may be funny to you, but those are the kind of civilization that you will see them. So when they and their friend are talking, you sense logic. When you see people taking their time to send their children then to school that is being controlled by foreigners, is because the foreign culture, because education is all about culture, is what they will put into them. So as a result, and that's what it is. So you, I don't know, call you say bad V rabble or whatever it is, you get sense. So you are very, those are the kind of foolish people that in this country here you see they passing around with fire all over the place on them, because fire will continue to burn them. No sense and logic in them, and that's why. So you see some of the things we are talking here. Instead of me saying anything here for you to go investigate it and see whether they get a man visa, they get a man visa, or they do this. Go investigate it. Those are intelligence that we gathered. And we ourselves stay investigating. When it happened, and on the 30th, and today I'm telling you, I got that information ever since. I'm still checking behind it to see. I'm still checking to see. I'm trying to talk to people or asking civil society organizations that maybe may have had some meetings in recent time as to whether or not they still recognize KOFA in their discussions. Yes, they are giving some indications in relation to that KOFA is still recognized. So what a problem in the country that when people talking to them for you to find logic inside and try to learn from it, you can top out of trash. Yeah, what kind of people in the country as well? Do you know that when KOFA them when KOFA them when he went for the U.S. citizenship. When he went for the citizenship, do you know the kind of oath they can have when they're taking our citizenship? They can say, whether you were king, you were queen in your country, once you are coming here to come be our citizen, we take everything away from you. That thing there will go on in America. That the strength of that oath. What a sense you don't get. You see why they're talking to the guy because you're foolish. Why you don't get sense? The man took an oath to become a citizen of America, denouncing. In fact, trying to say, look, whether our king or queen or whatever it is, it not respected everything and throw away on the strength of that. That the thing you want for him to go back their way, claiming to be speaker, he must go back their way. Eh? Yeah. Wow. Anyway, we are getting there. With God, all things are possible. Keep playing your cash giveaway. We certainly getting there. I hope it works tonight. And like I told you people, wow, we got 28 minutes to go. So let me try to entertain your cause. Then we get there, and we certainly get in there. With God, all things are possible, and we'll get there. With God, all things are possible, and we will get there, no matter what the circumstances are. You'll be passing around, you'll be doing all kind of things. We'll give you some information for you to go and help to investigate it, and whatever you'll be talking trash. Now you'll be shaming this country here. Tell us, we heard that what they call it, man. So for you to go check it out to see whether that go fair through they deny it, man. You're not even thinking about that one that. Oh, I don't deny man can go there anytime. So the man will go there on a strength of that. How is that one possible? But anyway, you will learn the hard way. Call us and we think for sure we'll certainly get there. So we think we'll certainly get there. So we think with God all things are possible. So let's get to the lines. Interact with your colors right here on this die. We are certainly getting there. How you doing, boss?
Yeah, you like this. Someone start joining you from point 4 to be exact this hour.
Okay.
In Zimbabwe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, teacher life, God will bless you. God will always bless you and your family, teacher life, for saying the truth. One thing, teacher life, I notice you of is because you stand for the truth. Yeah, teacher life. One thing, one thing I can always say, the Bible says, say the truth, and the truth will always set you free, and that's why you can always do, teacher life. So let God bless you, let God bless your family, teacher life. You know, teacher life, in the country, the reason why you say our country is looking the way they're looking, because teacher life, money, the Bible says the love of money is the root. It's a root, teacher life, to evil. Because of money today, our people's eyes are blind. They are blind to all the evil Joseph Boga doing to us. That Joseph Boga lied to us. Boga fear us to your life. Can you imagine? Then they put you on phone to your life. According to them, they bless Boga, the God president. We are who came, who love the Liberian people, who come because of the Liberian people. To your life, they lie to the people, to other lies against the boy and say, oh, we have stood that money, do all kinds of things in the place today. To your life, President Boga told that it will not be business as usual. But to your life, none today, business as usual is all around the country. The people stealing our country money. Just bluffing with our country money. To your life, the only thing you can see when the president is traveling. Just travel all around the world. Until the president begins president to your life, just traveling all around.
Wow.
You see the country money to your life, lavishing our money to your life. Can you imagine to your life the kind of situation right now to your life all in? Look at the education sector. Since the come to power to your life, the education sector, the University of Labrador have been closed up to today. Our people are not learning. Nothing the paper doing for us to your life. They brought yellow machine in the player today. Transform the yellow machine. We get see nothing to your life. They just fooling our people.
All right. So thank you. When we hold you at that. Hello, how you doing? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
This is Lloyd D. Johnson, a resident of District Number 11, and I joined this conversation from Tabel.
Okay.
Thank you for the topic on the discussion. You see, this particular Joseph Boga, man, he's not somebody to be talked about. It's just that we know him to be our president, but he's not really somebody to be talked about. And you see, man, Rachel Kuhn, this is a reason he came a few days. He said he grading to go to his place, and people even condemning the way he said he grade.
I don't know. If Richard Kun was my father, I would definitely look in his face and tell him, say, look, father, you got to leave this because you taking what is not for you. You taking what you're not able to carry. But he don't have she face. He don't have she face. But I will see how the nation, how the state of the nation will be this year. I will see how it will be. Because I know, water just for everything. It just for everything. Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. The next caller. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you.
Okay.
Yeah, from Pakistan. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the effort you're applying. Thank you. May God continue to protect you and bless you because these people are killers.
I know, right?
Yeah. You see the issue that today I heard from Omi St. Andrew. The boat took talking a lot from the legitimate people. Richard Kun went back his car there, and Jim Cole went to him asking him to turn his office over. I don't know what it would mean. You cannot rescue the country. How they have removed a figure become the rescue of the country? People have been anywhere for this country, and some of their followers are not even thinking. When they tell them fight, then they tell you things that is really the same. People cannot rescue you, are not open, and all things are not going on. So thank you, Ebi.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. I will call Daddy Gibson. He's the party chair in CDC chair. They said they expel Ava Kokolo Jones from the county level. Yeah, how are you doing? Go on.
Fine. And about to give you, I don't know to call a show because you always are happy of teaching the people government. You know what things are going to sustain because of your education that you provide for the government. Of course, this is why, and give you information. Joseph Burger motorcade is about to catch fire.
How?
Keep it at the back of your mind. What I'm telling you today is 7th of January. Just look at the time. Few years from now, the motorcade is about to.
Why you say few months, few years? The prophetic. You buy your talk and you got say like you want to. You don't even
few days, few weeks, few months from
now.
That
one there. You know that bad thing there. You can't.
That bad thing. That is burning. Is that going to burn it?
How you say that myself burning?
Okay. I say. I'm telling you seriously.
No,
and don't want your cup worker. Don't be teaching no for government. You're making it go to learn that sometimes when the guy name after you say, if you got not to go for me, it is because of the education she went for me.
Yeah, you're right about that one. You're right about that one. All right, thank you so much, my brother. We can worry at that. Yeah, but we don't want anything to happen to our papi. That one pa. Yeah, you wanna. Yeah, the papi live on. Yeah, our papi there. Hello, how you doing? Hello. Let me get on to this one. And, hello? Hello? Yeah, hello, how you doing? Yeah? Yeah, we're listening. Hello?
Yeah, I'm doing good, Ebi.
Okay.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, man, happy returns. Go on.
Yeah. You see, Ebi, the problem about Nigerians, most of them, they are hypocrites. A lot of stuff that used to happen on former president William Regime. The criticize it. See what happened recently about the truth where he get Waka picture, his white picture, Waka riding helicopter from here to Foya. These are things you were discussing jealousies. Those people are very jealous. If you're not in the position, you always criticize people.
Okay.
Is it like people and what they're going through today? Is that something that people should pity them? Because they deserve what they're going through right now.
Okay.
The only thing we are praying for is for our country to be better. But most of those guys over there, they go through what they're going through right now. So just pray that our country go forward. Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. And let me get on to this one right here. Keep playing your cash giver. I think it's working now. It's functional now. Yeah, keep playing it. And star 799 star 100 hash. Yeah, I think it's working now. Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah,
good morning.
Yeah,
I was listening to you. I'm good.
Fine.
Happy New Year from Australia.
Thank
Happy
you.
New Year. Happy New Year.
Same.
Thank you for the
Thank you for the show. Thank you, Teacher Light. Thank you so much. You know, you like the bro just there, you educate Bwaka and his government, they get nothing to do, nothing. They get no head, they get no teeth. You the one that doing everything. Look at the kind of thing that going on. Yeah, seriously. Look at New Year Day. New Year Day. Look, New Year Day. What Bwaka did for the country? Maybe just look at New Year Day. What I made day for the country. After New Year, after Christmas, she goes to say she's giving children food. I can afford a little wine in the country. They saying that to destroy our country will get a lot of the caller brigade honor your life tonight. People that Samuel Kwekwe that I don't know he funny or he unfunny how to describe him. He said that 1 minute he cold, 1 minute he hot. He said that writing rubbish on that thing. Why can't I want to do anything for Liberia? Why can't I do anything for Liberia? They say that the Samuel Kwekwe they're writing and one other same. There are 2 honor that writing crap honor that post on there. And that's why they know that the general online.
No, but they are already blocked. They are already blocked. Samuel Kwekwe is already blocked. I'm going for the next person. Kwekwe
that person needs same too. He needs same as well. He needs same. Yeah. 2 of them very honor they're just writing rubbish. They are paid to come and be writing, showing our ignorance of the country. People suffering. Bwaka suffering. Bwaka suffering the people. Baby. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you and happy New Year to you. Keep doing what you're doing. Nobody can try you. And that Rachel couldn't go to America waiting for them. Every young man wants to on the men that died, the old man that died. There's something to say about it. They posted he drank custard soda, right? Even a custard soda that we know. You take it, you put it to your lip. I'm not a detective. I'm not nothing. I just want to say, as a smart and common sense, you put it to your lip first, it will burn your lip before talking about swallowing it. And as old as that man is, we'll look at custard soda, follow in a cup, take it and put it to your lip, burn it, then just swallow it down. Let's look at that.
Okay.
Now the government kill that man. Before you get plenty evidence to show how you get it. We know 1026, we know more about it. They will tell all when time comes.
All right. Yeah. All right. For us, some of us, we don't know, but again, there could be hello and they could not. All right. Hello, how you doing?
Good evening, AB. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. Go on. Let's listen to you.
Yeah, Steve calling from Pennsylvania. I just want to say Happy New Year to you and to all of the many listeners around the world who have been following since last year. Thank you for the great work last year, for the information you have provided for our people, the education. We'll have another year, and we know that there's another turbulence ahead of us. We know all of the threat and all of the tactics to scare critical voices, but we pray that God going to lead you through. You continue to be the voice to the voiceless and continue to enlighten our people. So I just got to say Happy New Year to you.
Thank you, boss. Thank you so much. Right here on his very die, we are certainly getting there. So that is it, right here on his die. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, good evening, my dear brother.
How you doing, yeah?
I do man. Happy New Year to you and baby man.
Man,
thank you. Look, when I saw that picture from Pomey County yesterday with Bwaka picture on it, I just sat by and said, oh, all these things that were happening during President Weir, these guys were criticized. It was not wrong. Because they were not the one that was doing it.
That was all. That one envious people can do.
Yeah. I see a little old guy. I said, hey, man, this guy runs say, oh, ugly. The reason why, because I'm still tracking. I get it. That's what was happening. If you say it was wrong yesterday, why are you encouraging? They said, no, you're gonna put my pictures on it. You're gonna put my pictures on it, man. No. Say it. Then people say, oh yeah. No, these people mean business. I will not rap private jet. It was a yeah. You see it? But it's still proving we are right.
You're right.
And just because it was not you that was doing it. Everything you're doing now, everything at foundation. What was Bonga Foundation yesterday? Today now the foundation is the richest foundation now in Liberia.
Yeah, the richest foundation. You're right.
Yeah. Thank you, AB.
You're right. All Liberians are struggling here. All beginning with their NGO there. They are little NGO there struggling. They can't get money. You not get time to empower the NGO there and thing. The local NGOs.
Where is the loan today? Where is the loan? AB, where your pastor brother eh? The economy not in the toilet again.
Where? I want.
Man, AB, thank you, man. Thank you for the show, brother.
All right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. So I will get to Daddy Gibson and very, very shortly. Like I said, they took an action to suspend, expel Ava Kokolo Jones, and I thought it was too harsh. But I think they're having some amendment to that and leaving the party with the decision to do the expulsion. So I will speak with him very shortly. Man Sisi, let's hear from you. Happy New Year.
Yeah, yesterday I didn't get you.
Yeah, sorry, man. The prayer, sorry. Yeah.
Let's go carry you to
Yeah, we thank God.
Let's go carry you to because it's in This morning I got a call 4 o'clock. They said it was a run of somebody horse and no job. This man called me. So Cooper, offer the mouth Cooper. He go to the horse this morning, Sam Mel, so one of the horse. He told I will come out there and say, but they want to do land business 4 o'clock in the morning. What happened this morning? But I was calling people, they didn't I thought, okay, can I answer? But later when he about me, but what I want to say here, my son, Eddie, we're getting there, I was saying, we're getting there. Sad hotel, whatever they do in every day. But too far, what we struggle for, we stand behind our wounded. And not if father for him, now father not problem. Or what he did to the person we are, the one God will see him. They say we are care, they say we are care, all the time here. You are here, in one culture or upside down. They want all of them, they care all the time. That they pour all in the street, anywhere you pass to go dying. So I started government to get, yes, you go to all the ground, you go to your buffet place. Your boyfriend care you. Never be there. No who care you. But now what will happen now? I'm putting on not safe. Maybe so far I go join the other people. You be a fool. Then now they say you more fast better. So that's what happened today. That's not the case. The qualified verification will tell you all that they don't care it, man. That's why I say, oh, that party. You want them men getting party? You are delegating me party. So according to all the people, where they will get justice once a year. You want to put people careful in the country. And they what our job. We see it here. They might be but you might so they get for in the first no peace and like one man our job. They're not gonna get our brother. That's what people today. Nobody call for accountability. But me was then a video all over the place. So Boga say what you did for me, that's right you did. So what you were job. So they was not getting their justice. You mean a hotel be there. So what's that where I call it water. As a human being, that you feel animal, even animal said that pretty heavy. Don't let me that I check here to their place. I check here was showing on a video. I check here. So kill them again before you see you did it for money and we're stopping outside here. Then you go kill the post so you see a good thing you do. Then you want to store evidence, you need to jump on again, so they get food or some food for her. You see a good thing, but when you do it, after you talk to my father, get ready. So go to solve this. But you want to join the killing people then you join cool and you pass around, you go join him, or you face the way. It's what happened at the bar base, so they say you'll be at CC. You remember you say all the men when you go join food, so they will hear me say you're new or involved, and you're putting the poor scale the poor at the hotel. Welcome for your go will work here one by one. Thank you.
All right. So did they say right here on this very time? Man, how you doing, man?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do, man.
I give a call you. What are yesterday? No answer.
Similarly, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
Happy New Year, thank God. Thank you. Because all of your maturing in there and the freedom came to Bana or all to the other places. Papa, it's too sad. You say you want investor. Then you killing foreigners. What I told me do all of that already. And it will liquor. And when you say, look, you boy, you learn the lawyer. When you say you read and think, yes, when you get your nightclub or your shop, people going there for all kind of thing to have a meeting every day. One day, they will be affair. They will say the person will legal or secret. And I'm happy before been doing it. That one happy. And everything the boys been doing, Thomas Faraday, look, God will pay them one by one. Then you will can't also take those people husband like that. Can they get husband like that? That mean what I get depending on. Then you say you want to do a talk, say you know what can it mean. How you know what can it mean right away? You ask the main family before you go do a test of talk, say, I call you are the white people, I know I correct English there. Yeah. You ask the people before you go do it. Police director just get up. That chemical kill it mean. How the chemical kill it mean? And you know what happened? Immediately it happened. They took the phone and the keys. You know it?
Right.
They took the phone and the keys. But tomorrow I will call you.
All right. Okay, mommy. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you. I appreciate mom. The woman. Oh no. Come on and get out. Intelligence unit that they gave you sharing. All right, we're certainly getting there. We've got all things are possible. So let's speak with Daddy Gibson on this. I had promised to call him. And so let me speak with him on this. Let me speak with Daddy Gibson. He's why they decided to expel Ivor Kokolo Jones and from the CDC, and but I think they will have to make some amendments. How are you doing, Daddy?
Yeah, how are you, brother?
I'm fine, boss. How's everything with you, man? Happy New Year, Chief.
Okay. Yeah, we okay.
Okay, great to have you on. But man, I saw certain release from you people in our country there expelling the representative and in your district who's a CDC member expelling. Let me understand the expulsion. Which one it is? Expelling him from the country or expelling what happened?
Well, about deleting his name from the country leadership for the country membership.
Oh, okay. Deleting a name from the country membership.
As member of the Spoken Democratic Change.
Okay.
Yeah. And basically, during the 2023 election, the CDC were able to fill candidate in 4 of the districts.
Okay.
And support the one independent candidate with Mara El Ato and few senatorial candidate in the country. And what the win 3 of the district are the 4 candidates that we have on our ticket and 1 the senatorial seat also. We now lost the United Party in the presidential election. But then there have been issues in the country. Our Jones and other lawmakers have not been cooperative for the party in the country. Except for Senator Mange, who is doing his best for the party.
So who are the other lawmakers?
Imaya and Clarence Gar.
Okay.
They come from the CDC.
Clarence Gar was on the CDC ticket or from the MD? And the CDC was operating as a coalition?
Yeah, coalition.
So he came from the LPDP arm, or which one of the arms of the coalition he came from?
The LPDP uncle.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah. And here from the MPP.
Then where Ivor Jones came from?
From the
Congress for Democratic Change. All right. So, Daddy, are you still there? Daddy? Mr. Gibson? Daddy Gibson? I don't know. You can please call me back. I just wanted to understand this from you as we are going on. Yeah. So the action is already taken. Daddy Gibson, I don't know whether it is the network. Certainly it should be, because I was getting you clear and then you just slipped off like that. Though you were still on, but I was not getting you too good. So let me get back to him, and then is it. Hello, yeah, Daddy Gibson.
Yeah. You getting me clear?
Yeah. So we're saying Ivor Kokolo Jones from the CDC, the Congress for Democratic Change angle.
Yes.
All right. So go on.
So since the election ended, and they were endorsed in the office since January, there have been issues in the country regarding our Jones and the party.
Okay.
and we have made all effort to at least see him as a friend and brother and partisan of the party who have been in the party since 2020. Mind you, in 2020 election, Abaju on the party ticket. So we supported him. And we also supported him for a re-election. He didn't win the Senatorial election, even though. So there have been issues. But you know, at times when people get power, their behavior change. So we have been issues in the country. Well, the issue of the main issue is when the issue of the speakership, remove the speakership came up. We try to engage Abba, and Abba was blown to tell us, look, it's not a party bending. I was not elected by party. I was elected by the people of District 2. So I'm there to do the work with what District 2.
Is that what Eva Kokolo Jones said?
Maybe I'm too responsible. I'm 48 years of age. I will not be the one to go on the public to say something negative for somebody or lie on somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have been having an issue. And if I look at the district leadership, citizens are supporting him. Try to even engage him and he has been so adamant. So the county executive committee and the district leadership, we have been having a meeting and they call for him to be expelled. We had a resolution. Again, we gave a couple of resolutions that signed by the county executive committee in the district.
Okay.
to have him expelled from the party.
So you have to expelled from the party or expelled, deleted on the list of the county because expulsion is the work because I mean it's an executive committee member now.
So listen, so now if you are elected on the party by extension, you are a member of the national executive committee.
Okay.
That we will know that.
Okay.
So the communication basically is about passing a vote of no confidence and deleting his name from the county membership. Because it is in the county he failed in the citizen form.
So it is the vote of no confidence and telling the party national executive committee that we don't want this man. So you people shouldn't do business with. Is that correct? Daddy? Mr. Gibson? Again, we're going back to the challenge I had initially. Daddy Gibson? Yeah, I don't know why. Each time we're talking the network, we're just breaking. Yeah, and I think it's two things. One, they are casting vote of no confidence in him and forwarding him to the National Executive Committee and saying that we don't want this man at all costs. I think that's the question about asking. Yeah, Daddy.
Sorry, you know, I'm on farm, so
Okay. Yeah, but the kind of struggle person that you went through, especially on your farm, doing everything to make sure to support the party. Do you feel somewhat not wasted effort on him, or you have found another way and to still have such person within the party and then losing him as well? Does that not affect the constituency, the CDC in the county?
Maybe. The reason why America is a great country is because they build a country as an institutional large country.
Okay.
They believe in the rule of law. Today we DV, thousands of them in DV to America, but they fail to know how to build a country. We are an institution. Tomorrow, President, we will not be on earth. That will not be on earth. The CDC should remain as an institution. Today, you have the Catholic Church, the Lutherans. My own church, I come from a Lutheran church. Those churches today, they are institutional like churches. So, how you think they become strong? It's because they build that church as an institution, not personal lives, not personal and well church.
You're right.
So, so the CDC is building up on a manner. So we cannot sit and say, oh, yeah, we want to be a strong man. No, we got to build a strong institution. When people decide to, and they respect the institution, people decide to feel that indeed they are more and stronger than the institution. We have to show them that indeed, no, they are not strong than the institution. You know, people are living CDC to the CDC very strong. Jordan, Doshevin, Virginia, Seplantier, Tato, Barclay, Tato, Pinder, Roosevelt, New Zealand. You name it, that you keep pardon. People let the CDC, but to the CDC very strong. So why you think that if one Abaju leave the party or be expelled from the party, the president will not be strong? No. We will be strong. But we will set a lesson for other people that will serve a deterrent. Well, we don't do that today. Tomorrow, people can say, well, so I think the National Executive Committee should be able to endorse the decision made, even though there were some mistakes on the
Daddy, the action of Abba Kokolo Jones, the legs of Clarence Guy, and the rest of the other people is now giving constituents a rethinking, and especially as to how you people are putting these people on your tickets. Now you have diehard partisans who love the party as party. People like Eva Kokolo Jones, who made their own way through independence. Now he wanted a senatorial seat. He rallied with the CDC. And that these kind of people, does it come as a surprise that they would not be loyal at this level? Does it come as a surprise to you?
You know, Evie, in life, everybody will learn from experience. And I think it's a learning curve for every one of us.
Okay.
It's a learning curve for the CDC. None of them might be country. It should be a learning curve for every CDC and other countries. That before putting on your party ticket, you really kind of put on the party ticket.
You're right.
And because there's not human being sort of change. Who expected that tomorrow to be the way he's looking today? Who expected it? Nobody expected. Because these are men that have been there when the CDC from 2005. All along. So when someone was supposed to loyally, with all of the Azwayi seniors were there, I'm a down citizen. I said, no, you are not a down citizen. You know, all along you have been delivering the party. From 2005, the party been supporting the on fire. If you want, let them work with the local country. Probably because you find yourself that traditional, even now, I know, but probably you don't have a party that can bring to government. So this is why you tend to go that way. But it's not loyalty. People that we are going to put loyalty because we take our own resources.
But the word diehard means, you know, people hear you words, but they don't know the meaning. The word diehard means even in hardship, you are still willing to die with the party.
Thank you.
That's what they call diehard. Yeah.
You're right. Eastern people like us, the job that government says we didn't benefit. But today, as someone we work to get it, we work corporation and pay for party office rent. You think other people of the commission should have done that?
You're right.
But we that didn't benefit today, we can do it. So we are the ones to be boasting. Okay, don't have partisan. You understand?
Yeah.
So the decision has been made, even though there will be some ratification, but we want to encourage every citizen that this party is more important. The party remains supreme, and people should respect the party whatever they go to, whatever position they
Daddy, normally these kind of questions I would not like to pose it to a person like you, but we have to talk about regrets. It's too early for regrets. And others were saying, let's get the government 1 year. Others were saying 2 years. So other people said, no, the 100 days is not enough to evaluate the government. Now, asking for regrets, evaluation of regrets, I would normally like to put it at people who really directly supported this government that is in power. But again, since you are one of the persons, what are you hearing from them and your friends? Are they expressing regrets so far? From what we have sensing, you have expressed regret in already Ava Kokolo Jones. That's why you took the decision you took. So you yourself, post-election regret, you already experiencing that. Let's go to the Unity Party. Folks and friends you may have had there in the area, especially the Firestone Belt, where Ava Kokolo Jones is. A lot of people voted against the CDC there, though Eva Kokolo Jones won, but they voted against the CDC at the presidential front. Are there regrets being expressed openly to you people there, frankly?
Maybe if you go in the plantation, basically the voting Marguerite Kante was divided. In the Firestone Belt, the CDC won the fire to the plantation.
Okay.
I was defeating from the Habel Belt.
Okay.
The Smenote, the Dolostan, the Peterstown, and the Kadetri area.
Okay.
But in the Firestone,
the plantation itself. Okay.
In the plantation itself, CDC won. In my hometown, District number 5, CDC won there for 1 minute in District 5.
Okay.
Where I hail from, one District 5. Because spread around by some local radio station, you know, but we now they won now they won and lost election in Margibi County.
Okay.
But now, if you just conduct election today in Margibi County, it still will be different. Under this period, it still will be different. The people are getting to know that they were voting on the basis of lies that were presented to them, and they felt that things would change. Look, President Weah, when he won election, President Weah appointed 14 persons from Margibi County national government. the education minister, the combat minister Mawane Dis, the David Akoya minister Rawa Faking, Brother Mesco, Louis Rai, Tommy Kwame, Gabriel Washington, many all our brothers were appointed in national government. But today, if you can't Magibi Kante, except for our Ben Fofana, who will be a long time member of the United Party at LTA. But besides that, the guy will not show any other person. So our brothers are disappointed. Many people are disappointed about Magibi. George Biata, Christmas season, you fought Carrasco to come to the country. Oh, help people. Identify with our community, Muslim community, because you come from background. But other people identify, but they go on Christmas. It was disappointing. So people will even make a decision. They are regretting more than we lost the election. Maybe. So one of those people you maybe take your time, you can marry, you can do your own assessment. You will get to know what I'm telling you. The guy that regret it, if you see the election today in Magibi Kante, President well not to campaign in Magibi. One of those people you not to campaign. He will win or win the Magibi Kante because for the first 1 year, people are not sensing anything. There have been nothing that's groundbreaking. In 2018, President we have broke ground for the 14 Medical Hospital. Today, the hospital has thousands of given. Upon Grand Pastor, most of them benefiting from our hospital. Yeah, the civil hospital got on fire in Magibia. President, we are in 1 month out to build another hospital. And that serves the citizen. Waiting for another for bill want to be built. But people use propaganda, lies to run that campaign. But today they are seeing it for themselves. So maybe our decision against our Jews is in the best interest of the party. It is good for you to be an ambassador. Then you say you marry a woman, not showing any level of respect. You know, of course, right. Yeah, because of that you marry they really put your finger. Then what the essence? Yeah? You marry really put your finger, then you complain. When you complain to when you have a relative decision, yeah, so better you mean.
I like that.
Yeah, we can people and these are people that receive good number of finances from the party. They could not pay for Puwasha. The party pay for Puwasha. They could not pay that until the party pay that t-shirt. What 10,000 t-shirt get each of them? You see what $30,000. But today, they can only afford even say father and turn around liberty the US to say, oh yeah, man, you have a party of your rent. They can't do it. So what they essence? So it's better we maintain our party, but it goes to the gospel. We come from a farming background and we know how to end those sustain ourselves. So we will have no regret. For me, I had no regret on the decision. Okay. And I urge the National Executive Committee to even if the new communication to them, they should all be able to take the decision that the party wants. Or else, I don't see any good relationship between the local citizen and that of Jews in the country.
Wow. All right. With that being said, it's very important. One day I'll call you up here so that we have some general assessment of what the county is like, especially 1 year assessment of the Joseph Boakai administration in the county. And I'm just beginning with you, but the entire next week I intend to get from county to county and get a local assessment of you guys so far, and what are their regrets. Again,
maybe you can do that, and you will see for yourself what I'm telling you. If I start from district number 1, you go to district 2, then to district 3, 4, 5, then I will take you to my hometown district number 5. You hear for yourself and see for yourself.
Wow. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Daddy. We will help you out. So the idea is that vote of no confidence, and you expect that the party will be able to expel him because you people don't need him at all.
Sure.
All right. Happy New Year again, my brother. Keep up the good work.
Yeah. Wish you the same family.
All right, great. And so he's Daddy Gibson, and he's the chair of the CDC in the county. So they've cast vote of no confidence in Eva Kokolo Jones and forwarded that communication to will be forwarding that communication or forwarded that communication to the party, the National Executive Committee, to state a clear definition and make a clear decision on it, and telling that he's no more needed in the party. So I want to say thanks to all of you for the time tonight. Those of you who have played the network problem was a challenge, and yet. So we'll do some draws for people who came in entered, and so we'll be able to call them up. We'll do draws and then call up people who did some entries and thing, and then we'll be able to give them what is required of them. Right? So after I leave, they'll be able to call you up because the numbers are there, but we'll refresh it, and then when it comes up, they'll be able to call you. Yeah, but the number is not, it just started too late, and we can't just leave it like that. Others will stay after win. So that's what happening. But on tomorrow, today is Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Yeah, we're going on our 20K, and I will be back on our weekend jackpot, the 20K. Right here on this very time. I want to say thanks to all of you for the time. Until we are back here, do have a pleasant night. Bye-bye.